Yeah, you made it. Can you hear me? Hey, cool, it works. All right, let's see if I can get you turned up so I can hear you. Can you hear me? Do you have sound? Hold on. Kind of new to this, Sarah. So. Okay. See if you. Oh, okay. Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. Awesome.
There we go.
Cool. Nice. Yeah, this is a really efficient way I found to kind of interview with people, especially if they're worried about like, COVID or whatever. I've done a few like this week, and I think they turned out really well. And the best thing about this is it separates the audio from the video. So when I get ready, I can just separate, like it's easy to put one up on the podcast and one up on Facebook or whatever.
Good.
Cool. So how you been?
Busy.
Yeah?
Yeah, all kinds of music busy.
That's good, man. That's good to hear. So it's just you, but I'm going to introduce everybody in the band. It's a Morril Tavern is Jason Bowman, Amy Bowman, Johnny Brockman, and the newest addition is Brother James Abney.
Brother Ed.
Yeah. So how's that going with James? You guys sound great together. How's it working out?
It's really good because his influences are a lot like mine and Johnny's as well. So he's almost a natural fit. He's a super guy, and we're glad to have him.
That's awesome. So you guys recently did an appearance on Heartstring Songwriter Circle. You and Amy did. You want to talk a little bit about that experience?
Yeah, that was with Trish Torline. It was awesome. Wonderful host. Sound was great. Comfortable atmosphere. I'm sorry, I don't even remember the songs we played. I know Virginia was one and Let Her Fly was another, and Hit Her Head On, maybe We Got Love, and Cold, we did Cold. Seemed like one more, but I'm just not registering it at the moment.
Well, that's a really cool experience for you guys. And the next thing that you have coming up, of course, tomorrow we're all going to be over in McKee in your neck of the woods for Bearded Man Music Festival. You guys pretty excited about that, I'd imagine.
Oh, absolutely.
And McKee is in your hometown, right? So you're out there a lot. You want to tell people a little bit about what they can expect when they head out to Growing Stones?
You're going to expect some of the best music in the region for certain. And I'm not saying us, I'm just saying everybody. There's some fantastic acts there. It's guaranteed that you'll be treated like you're at home. People are great. It's you just can't beat them. You know them. It's Bobby and Angel, Bobby Mark and Angel Phillips. Wonderful people. Always glad to see and always treat you the very best.
Yeah, they are. They're great people, and they've put a lot of work into Growing Stones over there, especially just since the last time we were over there. back in the spring. They put up some canopies and been working on some showers and all kinds of expanding the campground out there for future things. It's really exciting to see what they're working on. And it is a really great atmosphere. Everybody's really like family there. Reed Gillum and a lot of the other people who have performed there have all said the same thing. It's like a little family. So let's see, we closing out the summer, and you guys have played a lot of different venues this summer. Is there anywhere this year particularly, like a new place or maybe an old favorite that you just want to reminisce about for a minute or give a shout out to, some of your highlights from this summer?
We're truly grateful for each and every one of them. And I've got kind of a list. Hang on just a second. I'll grab it and I'll read off some of them.
Yeah. I like your studio, by the way. Is this your spot where you like record and do your stuff?
Oh, this is the living room. You're only seeing part of it.
Oh, hey, that is a true musician's house though, right? I have
Yeah,
a
there's
friend and
guitars all down this wall, amps all behind me, guitars, keyboards, pianos over there. It's a lot.
That's awesome.
Okay, here's the list of some of the places that we've played and some of the festivals and whatnot. The Twisted Court is wonderful. So Prentice and Sue Sloan, they're fantastic people. If you don't go play the court, you should at least go and listen sometime. It's wonderful. We played G&E Burgers in Williamsburg, Gemini Jam in Urban, Bash on the Branch. We done the Picking on the Pond series at Growing Stones, is where we met you. This weekend we got the Bearded Man Music Fest. We played live with Florida in Urban on 99.3 FM. Played the American Legion Post 79. We've done the Valentine's Bash at the Exposition Center in Urban, Kentucky. We played BBH Listen Locally Riders Rounds. Played Me Finka in Stanton, Kentucky a couple times. Played La Cabana in Urban, Kentucky. We done the Heartstrings Songwriter Circle hosted by Trish Corline. That was wonderful. And just this past Saturday, we played the Kentucky Music Hall of Fame with Donovan Howard as the host, and Renee and Warren Cobb, you know, they're the host of Listen Locally. They had us down there, and we got everything's big to me. I mean, even no matter how minute, you know, and we got to be artists in residence with the Listen Locally program at the Kentucky Music Hall of Fame, and that was wonderful.
Yeah,
and
Renee oh, sorry, go ahead.
Well, then after that, we went and played a private event at a wedding barn in Gabbard Town owned by Debbie Hilton. That was great. It's real intimate. We played mostly acoustic for the night. And Sunday, we went and recorded a couple more songs at Quartet Studios in Harrisburg. Then Monday, we rested.
Now, yeah, I wanted to mention Renee does a great job at Listen Local. If you don't follow them, you should. She does a tremendous job of promoting local artists and getting the word out about shows that are going on. And they do have the Hall of Fame program that he was talking about, which is also a really cool thing to check out. So you can like and follow them on social media. Again, liking and following all these things is a great, simple way to support the local artists by supporting the things that support the local artists as well. So, and you had mentioned something else there. Oh, right after that, you mentioned another thing I wanted to touch on again, and it slipped my mind. It'll maybe come back to me. So we were looking at what other things do you have coming up in the future after Bearded Man? Is that going to be one of your bigger last performances this summer? I imagine you guys actually do still play live shows through the winter and stuff, right?
We do. This winter, I think we're going to take a little time for writing, more rehearsals, and building our original material up a little more. But yes, we will be playing more live shows, and one of them being in Stanton, Kentucky with you on a wonderful lineup. Not Stanton, Jackson, I'm sorry. But the wonderful lineup there's, I can't remember them all off my head. There's Reed Gillum and Lance Rogers, Jared Smith's going to be there. I think Katie Meadows.
And Lenny Sinners, yeah, and Moonlight Mile. Yeah, it's going to be a really good show. And we also have added a cruise in for bikes and cars to the bill for that night, weather permitting. So you can drive down and bring in your car, your old car, or your bike or whatever, and that's just going to be an extra thing that's going on there that evening. We're going to have some really interesting vendors, and I think we're going to have some really great food trucks as well. We'll be announcing those pretty soon, a list of who all exactly will be showing up for that event, including the lineup for the music as well. Yeah, we're really excited about that. Looking forward to having you guys down. And you said writing, and that reminded me, you just talked about Top Hat Studios. Let's talk about them for a minute. They do, or Warped Hat Studio, sorry, they do a great job there recording. And what was the experience like over there? You guys recorded a couple songs. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we recorded quite a few there, actually. Ron is a great guy, great producer. And it's like I learn a lesson every time I go, and he brings it to you in a good manner. You know, maybe it would be better if we tried this, and it's not hard to teach me because I'm eager to learn. But, you know, I'm not always right. But Ron's a super guy. He will give you what you want, but if you ask him a question, he's glad to tell you how to make it better. And my son, who's 13, and you've met Caden, he recorded his first single there this Sunday. We already got the master back on that, and we put a preview up on Facebook for anybody that wants to go check it out. Check it out. It's Caden Bowman. It's on his music page. Go over and give it a listen, like, share. Like you said, that don't cost anybody a dime, and it don't do anything but help. It helps a small artist, and it helps them to get more recognition, help them be more known.
Yeah, absolutely. And Caden is a fantastic young performer. I've seen him twice now, and he only gets better every time. It was really enjoyable. One of the highlights of Bash on the Branch was to see him up there with DM and the 1601s. I think both people had a really good time. I know Caden did. He was definitely all smiles. That was a really sweet moment to see him do that. And to see the encouragement. We talk about this a whole lot, but like they were so encouraging to him as a young artist, and them being a little bit more established. It was really nice to see them just kind of be like, yeah, you know, come on up. And the positivity and the encouragement and the motivation among the artists is something that I really, really love just seeing from the outside, and being included in as well, as I've learned to commingle with you guys and kind of pull from your motivation, and you guys are very inspirational in what you do, and I think that's great. And that was one of the highlights definitely for me of Bash on the Branch, was seeing Caden up there with him, and I'm real proud of him. And again, like and share him on Facebook, and check out his new single, and keep your eyes on him because he's going to be around for a long time. Yeah,
he really puts the work. It's at least 2 to 3 hours per day that he spends with the guitar on play.
Okay, so there's this meme out there, and it's the daughter of the guitarist from Pink Floyd, and it's like, how you feel when you just want to play your guitar and your dad's in a band. Do you and Caden have that experience, being father and son? Like, does his music differ from yours sometimes, or do you find yourself creating together as a family, like you and him and Amy?
Well, I think everybody should have their own independence and use their own voice. As far as me teaching him, I showed him some chords. I showed him a couple patterns for scales and whatnot. He has done it on his own. His recording Sunday, I won't take credit for anything, especially when I didn't do it. The money that he paid for his song on Sunday, he made in tips on Saturday night play.
That's great.
So, now, Johnny and Amy did sit in with him on the recording, but old Dad didn't have anything to do with it. Drove him up there. Because, like I said, if you want help, I'm glad to help him. But music's an art. Art is self-expression. You're harnessing chaos, either one.
I love that. Yeah, well, that's really cool. It'll be interesting to see as time goes on how he differs from you, and how you guys see where the similarities pop up between the two of you. Because obviously you're going to be an influence to him, and who knows, he'll probably be an influence to you too as he grows and becomes more of a developed artist and a writer. So that'll be really fun to watch. All right. Well, thank you so much thanks for talking with us, and we're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow at Bearded Man Music Festival. This has been a good conversation, and you guys please give Morril Tavern a like and follow. They're a terrific band. And I did want to ask you, for the people who haven't heard you yet, how would you describe your sound of Morril Tavern?
There's a lot of country and blues influences. Mixed up as the neighbor's dog. How about that?
I like it. That'll work. That'll work. So if you
Just
want to hear
have
some of
fun and
that
enjoy it.
and lots of other good tunes, and Morril Tavern again is going to be joining us in Jackson, Kentucky. This has been Jason Bowman of Morril Tavern, and they're going to be also tomorrow at Bearded Man Music Festival. So look for some more behind the scenes footage with them, some more interviews with them, and definitely some footage of them. And by the way, I have the footage of Bash on the Branch. I'll be putting it up probably tonight of you guys doing Along the Watchtower with Overby, where he breaks the string. And it's some pretty good footage. Yeah. So I'll hit you up with the link to that later when it goes up. And for everyone else watching, yes, we are on YouTube now, and you can check a few of those videos out. I'm going to be putting a few up each night as I can. And I'll let you know when I get enough to binge on, like I said in the last episode. But thank you so much for joining me, Jason Bowman of Morril Tavern. And he's going to be tomorrow night with us again at Bearded Man Music Festival. Looking forward to that, along with a whole lot of other tremendously talented acts here from the state of Kentucky and the surrounding area. So thank you so much for joining us. Have a great night, Jason, and we will see you tomorrow.
We go on Friday night at 10 p.m. at the Bearded Man Music Festival. So anybody wants to come out, guarantee you we're gonna have fun.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You can't go there and not have fun. So if you still want to get tickets, you can absolutely do that. You can buy them at the gate tomorrow or Friday or Saturday. There's 3 great days of music. There's still a chance to get tickets for that event. You can get in touch with Bob and Angel, or you can go over to the Bearded Man Music Festival page and message them through there. So thank you again, Jason, for joining us. This has been Crystal with a Voice in the Mountains talking to Jason Bowman of Morril Tavern. Going to be performing Friday this weekend at the Bearded Man Music Festival, and again with us here in Jackson, Kentucky at the Dathut Park event September 11th. Thanks, Jason. Have a great night.
Thank you. You're awesome.
You're awesome. Woot woot.
Woot, woot, that's right. Bring them with you.
Bring your woots. We'll see you at Bearded Man Music Festival.